What's up, everybody? I'm Elizabeth with thedailycourse.com, and right now I'm chilling with the fine boys of the Maine.
I'm Kennedy, I play guitar.
I'm Ryan, I play guitar.
John, I sing.
I'm Garrett, I play bass.
I'm Pat, and I play drums.
We all know that you're from Arizona. Why did you guys come up with the Maine as your name?
We were actually on a trip as a group, and we were going up north, and there was a street called Maine Avenue. Just looked appealing, and we just decided to go with that, I guess.
So as we know that you guys are going on your first tour, and you guys are leaving next week, what are some preparations that you're doing, and what are some expectations you have for it?
To kind of get ready for it, we kind of started writing things down that we're going to need for just like emergency situations and stuff like that, along with like just stuff to keep us entertained and stuff we won't forget. And we're just kind of looking forward to getting out there and everything.
Should be awesome. We're going on tour with a band called Brighton and a band called The Morning Light, and it's going to be awesome. So if you live anywhere we're going to be touring, definitely check it out.
So like I was saying, you guys are a fresh band. How do you guys think you've gone from where you were back then, starting a couple months ago, to where you guys are today?
Personally, a lot of it has to do with sites like MySpace.com and Daily Course and stuff like that. Simply because of networking, it's just so much easier to reach a larger number of people, where you don't have to, physically talk to them. You can just talk to them over the internet and become friends. So a lot of that has to do with websites like that.
Did you ever think you'd go from point A to point B so fast?
Yeah, definitely not so fast. We all kind of like hoped it would get to this point. We just didn't know when it would. So I know we're really thankful to be where we are right now in such a short amount of time.
Speaking of being where you are right now in such a short amount of time, how do you feel that your manager, Tim Kirch, has played an important role in your music?
He's been working with like me, Garrett, and Pat played in hill bands before this, and he's always been kind of there for us, helping us out, and he's just helped us out kind of like with getting our music out there and like have a foot in the door, and there for us it's easier to get onto shows that promote our music a little bit better.
As you guys know, being a band, and you guys are somewhat young, I mean, it's awesome that you guys are young. You guys have an awesome crowd. But anyways, you always know that there's going to be haters out there, no matter if it's because they think you're too young to have this much exposure, or they're just not going to like your type of music. They think that you're just a little boy band wanting to go punk or whatever it is. How do you guys plan on dealing with that, and what do you have to say about that?
I really don't think it's a problem, because there's always going to be people who disagree with what you're doing or don't like what you're doing. I know that all five of us are wholeheartedly, into what we do. So it's like, it's kind of, shake the haters off. I don't know. I don't know. Dust your shoulders off, in the words of Jay-Z.
We like what we're doing, so there's going to be people that like it and there's going to be people that don't like it. So just take it as it comes, I guess.
So currently you guys have an EP out digitally. It's called Stay Up, Get Down. All right. I have a question. Why did you guys decide to go with Snowcap, and why did you decide to go digitally as opposed to the traditional release of a CD EP?
Basically, we just wanted to get the music out to people as quickly as we could, and it was going to take us a while to get the final pressings of the CDs and get all the songs ready. So we're just doing a digital pre-release, has 4 songs, and the EP will have 6. So we just wanted to get it out to people as quickly as we can, so people can hear it. So when we're touring, people know all the songs.
So as you know, thedailycourse.com dedicates itself to exposing up-and-coming music. How do you think it plays an important role to bands like you and other bands out there?
I think it plays like incredibly large role. It's helped us out a whole bunch, and I know that just being on like the top some 30 unsigned bands or something like that, just to kind of check out if you haven't heard of them already, it's definitely helped us out a whole lot, and we're really grateful to be a part of that. And it's just nice because people will see that, check it out, and then maybe check out our band or some other bands, and we'll just kind of get the name out a little bit.
Just like sites like Absolute Punk and all those kind of sites, like all of it helps, especially the Daily Course and exposing like only unsigned bands and stuff. It helps a lot.
So have you guys seen like an increase in your daily plays or your downloads because of that?
No doubt, for sure.
Well, that's good, because that's our main goal. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
What's the hardest thing about being a band? Everybody thinks that it might be glamorous or whatever, but what do you think is the hardest thing?
Oh, I got this one. I think I don't know. It takes up a lot of your time. Like we all have other things in our lives, but we definitely put enough of it in the band. I think that's one of the main things is a lot of time.
Kind of just the fact that we have to drop other things to be able to do the band. Like if we want to go on this tour, you know, we have people that in the band that have to get out of high school and things like that. It's definitely like kind of hard for our parents and things like that just to get us out there.
I was just gonna say it's definitely a time consumption, but at the same time, it's kind of like this is what we want to do, and we're 100% devoted. So we as much negative as there is, there's a million times more positive. So it's like it cancels it out.
So what's the best thing about being part of a band?
I'm gonna go ahead and start off by saying just being with these dudes, like all the amount of time that we're with each other. It's not like we're just like five. It's not like we're just five guys like, oh, I have to play with this guy today. It's like we're really good friends, so it makes that really easy.
We're just meeting kids at shows and meeting everyone in all the bands that we play with. And playing music every day.
Even like affecting someone in a little bit of a way, like just at a show or whatever, like a kid singing along, like that's probably like the best feeling in the world. Like if you could ever have that, like it's amazing. So thank you guys.
You guys just chilling one day and be like, hey, I want to sing?
Actually, our manager Tim Kirch is my best friend, so it was really weird. I don't know. He was just like, my little brother's got a band and he needs a lead singer, and I was like, give it a shot. And these guys were already in a band before this, so they kind of they were already together, and then I just joined, and then he just kind of fell into place. Just came along for the ride. So
John didn't even know he could sing before, like a week before this band even started, so that was kind of just like a weird coincidence how everything kind of just like fell into place. So it was really good.
Everything happened really quickly. Like the first time that John had ever sang like with a band was at our first practice, and we wrote one of the songs that like we have on our EP and stuff. Like the first day we had practice, so everything happened quickly.
If you could have any power of a superhero, what would it be and why?
Web shooting engine. Done. No, I take that back. The ability to talk to dogs.
I know this is pretty cliche, but I really want to fly. That'd just be awesome. So that's yeah. I know it's not talking to your dog.
I would say fly too, but I'm afraid of heights, so I'm gonna say the web shooting.
I kind of wish I had Kennedy's power. He has like some superpower. He can talk to everyone. Like yeah, like he's like best friends with like anyone that he's like never met.
You know what?
It's awesome.
And he's best friends with me. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's important. What's one thing that nobody knows about you guys?
Well, my middle name is Cornelius, and I am the fifth of the John Cornelius O'Callahan clan.
I have really big ears.
I know that.
So like cover it up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They're not that big.
I have a yellow car.
Yeah.
Right. No, it's. I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I sleep hanging upside down. That's about all I got.
My room looks like the room from Anchorman, the girl who has like all the unicorns and crazy stuff like that. That's
dodgeball, pal.
That's dodgeball? Oh, well, dodgeball is definitely how my room looks.
So, a very, very serious question. And this serious question only goes to Ryan. So, have you ever entered any Bon Jovi lookalike contests? You guys, I said this was a serious question.
Tim Downer.
Yeah. Tim actually paid me a lot of money to ask that, so.
Well, I want 50% of that. No, but if there was one I knew about, I'd be in it.
I personally want to know, how do you guys get into those jeans? Do you guys jump up and down? Do you guys lay down, suck
They're
in?
actually,
I do not.
if you look, they're actually painted on. I don't know if you can tell. My mom actually applies a thin base coat before I go out, and this is actually not a real hole.
I want to thank you so much, and you guys can check out the Maine on Pure Volume or MySpace, or of course thedailycourse.com, which is your daily source for new music.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.